Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Today is a very special day. It is the Sunday after Easter, which means it's Holy Humor Sunday. So this service is not going to be your regular run-of-the-mill service. We're going to have a lot of fun with what we do, and we hope that you have fun too. The premise of Holy Humor Sunday, which is an ancient celebration, is that this is the time that we celebrate the resurrection with laughter, with things that are ridiculous. They would say that this is the day that we celebrate the practical joke that God played on the devil. So here Jesus has died, but no, he's not. He's come back to life, haha. And so we're going to continue that kind of tradition. Laughter and joyfulness. The Bible says the joy of the Lord is our strength. So today, we're going to try to get really, really strong. We hope that you enjoy this Holy Humor celebration, and thanks for joining us here at Plymouth United Church. Now let's take a moment to bring ourselves fully to this time and to this place, knowing that it's a time of mirth and of laughter, of the joy of God that gives us strength. Take a moment with your body.
Who decorated this
and
place?
Find yourself fully situated in your body. Breathe into all the molecules
The tree goes
of
here.
your goodness, and breathe then into your mind. What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about anything special? Anything that you want to have rise to the top so that you can feel good and access that kind of mirth that God has given you. And take access also of your emotions. What are you feeling? How are you feeling it? And when do you genuinely feel these feelings? The feelings are from God, so liberate yourself into that moment. Now, what about your spirit? What does your spirit feel? Are you grounded in your spirit? Are you flying in your spirit? Do you find yourself bringing your spirit into your emotions, into your body, into your thinking? And does all this give you joy? Does it allow you to be free and to expand yourself? And really, just in general, to be fabulous? Because what we want to do is be grounded in God, be fabulous in nature, and find ourselves fully, all the time, in every moment, as best as we can in this time and in this place. So here we gather together to be in a time of worship. Some aspects of it very serious and very somber and very centered, and some aspects of it just frivolous and fantastic. So I invite you to look around you and to take stock of your environment, because so often we don't notice what's going on in our environment because we're so focused on what we're doing. And when being focused is good, but when we're too focused, sometimes we miss hazards, sometimes we miss beauty, and we should always be able to access what's going on around us and not ignore the things that are happening around us. So what is in your environment? Is it wonderful? Is it something that you want to focus on? Take a moment then to also lift up your awareness to the people around you, and not just the people that are in the room, but the people that are vibrating with us from this service and all around us. Take a deep breath. Be in this moment with me as we bring ourselves fully to this time and to this place. And cut.
What's gray? Hay weighs 200 pounds and spins around like a top. A hippo stuck in a revolving door.
How does a snake navigate through a strange forest? He uses GPS system.
Where do you go to gas up a monster truck to a billion station?
What do you get when you cross two blobs of raw pastry and an ostrich? A dodo bird.
I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the joy of Jesus in my heart, down in my heart. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the joy of Jesus in my heart. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the peace of Jesus in my heart, down in my heart. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the peace of Jesus in my heart. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart, down in my heart. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart.
Hey everybody, it is so great to be out and talking again with all of you. This weekend is humor, and you know me, I love jokes. So, if two's company, three's a crowd, what is 4 and 5? Honey, it's 9. What do you call cheese that's not yours? What do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese. Thank you so much, and there'll be some more humor coming up.
You wanted a joke, so here's one that I pulled off Rick Ashley's Facebook page. It says, the police asked me to choose between 6, 8, or 10 people to view in the lineup. I told them to make it 3, 5, or 7 people since I'm looking for a prime suspect.
I went to a zoo yesterday. It was a terrible zoo. All it had was a single dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Please join me and Mr. Potato Head in our call to worship. The God of love and ladybugs be with you.
And also with you.
Children of joy, open your hearts to God.
God fills us with laughter and wonder.
Sing your praises in love and joy.
With banjos and bagpipes, with snare drums and saxophones, we will praise the one who is filled with laughter. And now it's time with the children. Today, I have a book I want to share with you. It's one of my favorite books. It's called Turtles Penguin Day, and it's by Valery Gorbachev. And it goes like this. One night, Father Turtle read Little Turtle a story about penguins. When Little Turtle fell asleep, He dreamed he was a penguin. He played on the ice and dove into the water and swam and splashed with the other penguins. Can you see little turtle among all those penguins? In the morning, little turtle decided he wanted to be a penguin. He put on his red slippers and waddled from side to side. After breakfast, little turtle had an idea. He went up to the attic and found his grandfather's jacket in an old chest, and he put it on. "Now I look like a real penguin," said little turtle, staring at himself in the mirror. "Hurry up, honey," said Mother Turtle, "or you'll be late for school." "I'm ready," said little turtle. "You can't go to school in that funny costume," said Mother Turtle. "It's not a funny costume," said little turtle. "I'm a penguin." And then he put the book about penguins into his backpack and waddled outside to the school bus. "Hello, little turtle," called the kids on the school bus. "Great costume." "Thank you," said little turtle. "I'm a penguin from the South Pole." And there he is getting on the bus with all his friends. "Ms. Dog," cried the children when they got to school, "we have a penguin in our class." "Oh my," said Ms. Dog. "Why do you look like a penguin today, little turtle?" Do you see all the kids talking to Ms. Dog? "Because Daddy read me this book about penguins last night," said little turtle. "I love penguins. I love waddling from side to side like penguins do. I love sliding on my belly like penguins do. I even love sleeping standing up like penguins do," said little turtle. "We want to be penguins too," cried all the children. So while Ms. Dog read to them from the penguin book, they all tried to pass balls to each other using just their feet the way penguins do with eggs. Do you see that? Do you see all the ways that they're passing the balls to each other like penguins pass eggs? They're having a whole lot of fun. And when they had recess, little turtle and his friends slid down the slide on their bellies, pretending they were penguins sliding on ice. During music time, they all danced a waddling penguin dance. That looks like fun, doesn't it? When we are back in person, maybe we can dance a waddling penguin dance together. That'd be fun. And at nap time, all of them dreamed penguin dreams. Can you see the students as penguins in the middle of all the penguins? And there they are, all sleeping. "How was school today?" asked Mother Turtle when little turtle came home. "We had a penguin day," said little turtle. "It was great." That night, little turtle ate fish-shaped crackers with dinner because penguins love fish. And before he went to sleep, little turtle brushed his penguin beak. Even when little turtle got into bed, he still pretended to be diving and swimming with his penguin friends. Then, Father Turtle brought a new bedtime story to read. This is the story of a little monkey who lives in a beautiful jungle, he said. "Really?" said little turtle. "A monkey?" And when little turtle fell asleep that night, he dreamed he was a funny little monkey. Where's little turtle amongst all those monkeys? Do you see him? The end. Would you say a prayer with me? Oh God, we thank you for great imaginations. These imaginations that come from you. You are the creator, and you have made us to be able to create as well. Help us to let loose our imagination and to have fun with it. And help us when we imagine, whatever we're imagining, that we're also remembering that we can be whoever we want to be, and we can play in the ways that are joyous and wonderful, and help us playing also be a way that we build our relationships with one another and build our relationships with you. Thank you for giving us this wonderful, fun, creative power. We love you, God, and we know that you love us. And all God's children said, Amen.
Why did the tomatoes turn red? Because the salad was dressing. What kind of socks do gardeners wear?
Garden hose.
Hey, so why could the green bell pepper not participate in archery? Because he didn't have any arrow.
Okay, so these group of boys were in this neighborhood, and they were arguing about this stray dog that they found, and decided that in order to take the stray dog home, the boy who told the biggest lie would be able to take the stray dog home. And so they were going back and forth. Well, this preacher walks up and says, "What are you guys are arguing about?" The boys tell him that they found this stray dog, and in order to take the dog home, the boy who told the biggest lie would be able to take the stray dog home. And so the preacher gets upset and starts lecturing the boys about, you shouldn't lie. When I was your age, I never told a lie. And the boys sort of like sighed, looked at each other, looked back at the preacher, says, "Okay, you can take the dog home."
Why did the stadium get hot? Because all the fans left.
Our biblical witness this morning is very short. It's Proverbs 17:22, which says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine." And that's what we're trying to give you today, a cheerful heart, so that you have good medicine flowing through your spirit and your soul, through your body and your emotions, through your mind, through every aspect of your being. And to that end, for me to help you to have a cheerful heart so you have this good medicine, I wanted to tell you a joke that I was told when I first moved to this small town that I lived in before I lived here. I lived in Culver, Indiana, which was a absolutely lovely place to be. I enjoyed my time there greatly. But within the first, week or two of me living there, somebody pulled me aside and actually told me this joke, and I want to share it with you today. He said, the crime rate in Culver is really low most of the time. It's a really safe place to live, but in the summer, the crime rate really escalates, and you have to be careful. You really have to lock your car in Culver in the summer, because if you don't, then people are going to fill it up with zucchini. Welcome every morning to this. Nope. Our first biblical witness this morning. No. Where we're celebrating Black history. I'm going to try that again. So I want you to...
Can I go now? It makes you feel so bad to think you can't go through certain parts of the South. Okay. You can't go through certain parts of the South.
I don't hear anybody.
How do I look?
The dance history of his people through dance. No, see, I've just made too many mistakes.
Every time I...
Fact checking is simple in the... Good morning, everybody. During this time, you forgot. Oh, children, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, get, go. Oh, I'm sorry. In a place
place of quiet rest near the heart
of God.
Nope.
Is it playing?
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to be singing.
That's my blooper.
You can do the whole thing in a mask if you want.
That'd be really awesome.
Oh, yes, wearing a mask.
You stand there. Stand there. No, come here. You gotta be in the camera. Stand there. Turn this way. All right. You get her?
Okay, see where you look. You're standing.
Is this good?
It looks better now.
That'd be a good blooper. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of. I did it again. It's me, oh Lord.
Please join us in our. Hey, are you joining us?
Can you join us? Hey, Matt, can you turn yourself on?
Currently, our systems upgrade campaign has reached a little over $1,300.
$15,000.
Excuse me, $13,000.
Down by the river, down by the river. Wonderful God, awesome creator. I'm not supposed to be singing now. This is the women's part.
There we go. Oh, can I go now? Am I going to introduce it?
When you're ready.
The day is dawning.
Can we do that again?
I'm going to stand right here the whole time you sing. Okay.
When to their longing eyes they start, the cross will wait before you, near to the
Can I start over? I didn't say what I intended to say.
Some people think feminism is scary. Some people.
Not me.
If you would like to give to our general fund, or to the loose offering, or both, you can use bill pay from your bank, send us a check, or use pay. Oh.
Push pay! Blah, 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 blah.
This game that Christ of warriors.
The diehards, they're just going to die hard. They're not going to give in. They've got to try and convince,
Try to convince the younger ones.
You, not they. The diehards have got to try to convince those younger ones to die hard too.
Yes, they do.
Anywhere that you want it.
She just like threw it in my face.
Oh, wait.
Boy, that was going so good.
Every weapon death can wield, your town redeemed. Not town, your town did not, your own redeemed.
Recording on my side. Please join me for our responsive call to worship. Okay, here's the deal, dude.
Is it on?
Just tell me when to go.
What do you think of that, my friend? Is that good?
Awesome.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. Praise the strength of coffee. Early in the morning, we rise with thoughts of thee.
there, I'm back. I'm back with 2 more silly jokes. Here we go. What runs but will never walk? Any idea? What runs but never walks? Water. When is a door not a door? When is a door not a door? When it is a jar. Thank you, darling. I look forward to all of us getting back together again. Love you all.
While this is a day of laughter and mirth and joy and jokes, there are serious things that happen in the world and in our lives, things that we have to deal with. One of the reasons I think days like these are so important is, well, because we need the energy and the strength that comes from it. The joy of the Lord is our strength. I mentioned that earlier, and I do believe that. I think that things like joy and mirth give us a foundation so that when things are challenging, when things are confusing, difficult, we have a place to springboard off from. So in this moment of prayer, I am going to be serious, knowing that the jokes and the laughter give us that kind of stability so that we can be in the midst of really hard things and we can do it together. Having a sense of humor is really important in being able to get through some things. So would you join your hearts with mine? Holy love, we thank you for joy. We thank you for the ability to laugh and for the times that we are able to find beauty and wonderment and absolute awe, and when we're able to see smiles and experience a smile ourselves. Help laughter and joy be a foundation for us, be a strength for us. Help us to not be afraid of it, but to lean into it so that we can go through those hard times. There's some really, really terrible things happening, oh God. And I don't even have names for all of them, but we take them very seriously. Help us to, while taking them seriously, to not be overwhelmed by them, but to gain strength in joyful living so that we can do the next best thing, the next right thing, the next hopeful thing, the next thing that challenges systemic wrongs, the next thing that stands up to bullies, the next thing that makes a difference for ourselves, for someone else. Oh God, it is a relationship with each other and a relationship with you that helps us to be able to move forward in this big, beautiful world that we call home, and to find moments that lead us into the fray with the strength that we need. And we don't do this all on our own. We do this together. And God, I'm grateful for community. I'm grateful for the Plymouth community. And I'm grateful for those who join us here at Plymouth as visitors, and who link arms with us as community members, and just all the relationships that we have. And because we live this life as a community and in relationship, let us lift up our voices in these words of prayer. You know better than we do, amused God, what important people we believe we are. Believing we have to be serious all the time, we miss out on the joy of your creation. Choosing to feast on the pain of the world, we skip the picnic offered in paradise. Clinging to the despair which is our best friend, we ignore Jesus, who can bring us home to your heart. Forgive us, heart of joy, and make us open to the startling and upside-down ways in which you work. Fill us with Easter's laughter. Fill us with your healing joy. Teach us your laughter and your love. Amen.
The pastor was visiting a family and was wearing his clerical collar and black shirt. The family's young son kept staring at him, so finally the pastor asked what he was staring at, and the boy pointed to the pastor's neck. "Oh, my dog collar. Do you know why I'm wearing this?" he asked. The boy nodded his head and replied, "It kills fleas and ticks for up to 3 months."
So, what does a vegetarian zombie eat? Grain.
Can I go now? And it says announcements. It should be announcement. I only have one. And it is, we are having a Holy Humor tailgating party this afternoon at 1:30 p.m. in the church parking lot. Be there, be square, or be Mr. Potato Head.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Cows go. Cows go who? No. Cows go moo. Boo.
No, moo.
Each week we collect 2 offerings. One is for the church, which goes to our general fund for the running of the church and our ministries. The second is the loose offering, which is sent to a designated charity, which changes each week. Our loose offering for today will go to Bread for the World, which is a collective Christian voice urging our nation's decision makers to end hunger at home and abroad. By changing policies, programs, and conditions that allow hunger to persist, we provide help and opportunity far beyond the communities where we live. By making our voices heard in Congress, we make nations' laws fair and more compassionate. We leverage big changes for people in our country and around the world who struggle with hunger. If you would like to give to our general fund or to the loose offering, or both, you can use bill pay from your bank, send us a check, or use push pay according to the directions on your screen. As always, thank you for supporting Plymouth and the ministries of the loose offering.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow.
What kind of man was Boaz before he married Ruth? He was ruthless.
Praise God, all creatures here below. Praise God for all that love has done. Creator, Christ, and Spirit one. Amen.
Please join us in our responsive offertory prayer. For the moments of laughter and unbridled joy you give us.
For those who love us because of our quirks, not just in spite of them.
For our church, which overflows with kindness.
We give you thanks, O God.
Giver of laughter and hope.
We dedicate this offering to your work with a joyful heart.
And speaking of laughter, please join us as we sing together, Give to Us Laughter.
Give to us laughter, O source of our lives. Laughter can banish so much of our strife. Laughter and love give us wholeness and health. Laughter and love are the coin of true wealth. Give to us laughter, a sign of deep joy. Let us in laughing find Christian employ. Joining with stars and with bright northern lights, laughing and praising and sharing delights. Even in sorrow and hours of grief, laughter with tears brings us healing relief. God give us laughter and God give us peace. Joy of your promise among us increase.
Hey Shelby,
Yes.
what do you call a twitching cow? Beef jerky. Hey Aurora,
Huh?
why did the nurse carry a red crayon?
A red crayon.
She had a red crayon just in case she had to draw blood.
A black.
Yep. Hey Colton, why can't pirates finish the alphabet? Because they get lost at the sea.
Hey, Abby.
Yeah.
What's brown and sticky?
I don't know.
A stick.
Really?
Hey, Karina.
What?
What do you call a pig that knows karate?
I don't know.
A pork chop.
What?
Hey, Christian,
What?
why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Why?
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
And now, my friends, it is time to go from this moment to whatever it is that you have next. Remember this: the good medicine of God is a cheerful heart. Go now in the love and laughter of God's mirthful ways. See the fun and frivolity in all God's creation. Be refreshed in the streams of joy. And y'all come back now, you hear? No. Nope.
Puh, puh, puh.
No.
There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Can I go now? Sure.
Nope. Blah, 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 blah.
That's all, folks.
Boy, that was going so good.